Hey guys, I wanted to do a tutorial on this American Horror Story look. I'm not sure if this is actually in the show, but this was what was on their poster before it started, and I thought it was really cool, so I wanted to recreate it. And instead of using a white face paint just by itself, I didn't want it to be so stark, so I just mixed in the white cream makeup with my Revlon Color Stay, and I believe it's in 150. It's like the lightest foundation I have, and then I just used my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush to buff it in. Here I'm taking my Anastasia Dip Brow in chocolate and just filling in my brows like I normally would. Now I'm taking my Midnight Cameo powder and I'm just using that to set everything. I didn't have a translucent powder, so this was the only loose powder I had. I figured this would do the job, so I just made sure to put that all over my face and my neck to set everything. And now I'm going in with my Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I'm just putting that on my right eyelid because that's the only eyelid I'm going to be putting shadow onto. I'm just making sure to blend that in. And now I'm taking the Lorac Front of the Line Pro liquid liner and I'm making that wing on my right eye. Here I'm taking the Mayron Paradise Paint in black and a detail brush, and I'm creating that triangle underneath the eye, and then I will put a teardrop underneath that as well, and then just filling that in. I did a little bit of this before and I just forgot to film it, but I'm now taking the black from the Lorac Pro palette and just putting that into my crease on that same eye and just darkening up the outer corner of my crease a little bit. Now I'm taking the same liquid liner and creating a wing on the other eye as well. Now I'm going back in with that Mayron Paradise Paint in black, and I'm just using a small brush and putting that all over my left eyelid up into the crease, all the way out to the outer corner to connect with that liquid liner. And I know I totally suck, I'm holding something in front of it the whole time, but hopefully you can kind of see what I'm doing here. I didn't want my face to look totally one-dimensional, so I went in with this gray shadow from Inglot and just contoured the sides of my face a little bit, like under my cheekbones and a little bit into the temples, just so my face didn't look so flat. Taking that same Paradise paint in black, I'm using that on a fine detail brush, and I'm making a line from the corners of my lips out to about the outer corners of my eyes, and just on a little bit of a slant. And then you'll see that I go in a little bit later and I sort of fill in the inner part that's connected to my top lip, just so that it blends a little bit better with the lipstick when I apply it. I'm using this lip liner from Palladio in the color Chianti, and I'm just outlining the area of my nose that I'm going to be filling in with red. I'm taking this e.l.f. matte lipstick in red and just using that to fill in the tip of my nose for the clown nose. And it was coming off super bright, so what I did was went back in with that same lip liner and just filled it in to make it a little bit darker. Now for the blood around the eye, I didn't have a red cream face paint. I probably could have used a lipstick, but instead I went with the Skin Illustrator FX palette, and I just used the red or blood colors in the top row. And this is an alcohol activated palette, so you need to use 91% alcohol, I believe, and you just spray it into the little squares, and then it activates the paint. So what I did was use a small detail brush and just tried to get it sort of looking the same as she has it in the picture. And this was also coming off a lot brighter than I thought, so I do end up going back over it, but I was just trying to get a general idea of where I wanted to apply it. Now I'm going to go back over all of that red that I just applied around my eye with this blood gel that I picked up at Party City, and just making it look a little bit more realistic here. For the lips, I'm outlining my top lip with that same lip liner from Palladio, and in the photo it looks like she has her full top lip done and like just the center of her bottom lip. So once I finish lining the top lip, I'm going to go into the bottom lip and just create the outline for the shape of the bottom lip and then fill it in with that same lip liner. Now I'm just filling in my top lip and that portion of the bottom lip with the same matte lip color from e.l.f. in red, and I'm just kind of going back and forth between the actual lipstick itself and using a brush, so feel free to apply it whichever way works best for you. Alright, and that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned and subscribe for more Halloween tutorials. Thanks guys, bye!